Okay, so this is um, TSdL SS Top 32. Let's uninstall versus that KK. Uh, so that KK is a rush player. Um, looks like he used to do a lot of. He used to have interesting characters. Like, I actually don't remember the name. Oh, Lester. Yeah, he used to use something like Lester to pull and try to kill with his assassins. But it looks like he changed up his box a little bit. He's still running dark, but mostly this is AoE based. But his units are heavily dark faction, so it looks like he picked up Lickers. But Lickers, I think, probably will bring dark faction buff unless he gets to pick up Bozo later. So it's just gonna be 3C and faction buff on Lickers. But he is going to ban Bozo now. So I think the reason he has Lickers and I mean having Lickers and Bozo is gonna allow him to pick up a faction buffer for sure. So even though all of his units are dark, it should be okay. No matter what the ban is. He's always gonna have faction buff this way. Because he doesn't care to pick up tank or healer. In fact, he doesn't have any healers. It's just straight up rush. Um let's see. TLL, his box is, I wouldn't say meta, but there are some meta units, but he's using Leon plus Hein. Hein, in some boxes right now, is good both single target and AoE. Good support unit, has teleport, but not too popular right now. Leon as well, not the most popular unit. Not a bad unit though. I mean, the Empire is rising because of the burn faction buff now, so yeah, I mean, it's giving him a little bit more boost in damage. Not too much though. He already has Shiv, so it's not like he ever needed faction buff. And in most cases, he's the one that brings faction buff for the Empire team these days. But we'll see. Taking some time. That KK here, thinking about what to ban. Okay, reasonable bans here, right? Not too sure about burn ban, but juggler definitely reasonable because dead KK's units are all AoE based, so super early in the morning for me. So yeah, not the best condition for me to cast, but it just happens to they happen to play at this time, so and no one to cover. Zerda not too bad. Zerda can. I'm assuming that burn isn't too tanky, because rushers don't build their units based on, or they don't focus on defensive stats too much. So Zerda should be fine. Hey Q. Yeah, Zerda should be fine killing this burn. Zerda's pretty good. So, and this area should be very good on this map too. It's super easy to just go in and nuke No one really outranges him right now. And on this map, you can just displace people everywhere because the room is limited and no real healer. And assuming this Licorice cannot survive this Ares, yeah, no heals can be devastating. Follow with something like Arion or Leon that he's gonna pick up. Even Leonard too. So one thing that's going to lower the damage of Ares is that burn. But I think it should be enough to kill Egbert, first of all. And there's not too much room to really spread out. But Licorice, we'll see if Licorice dies. I don't think this is a tanky Licorice. If you build Licorice tanky, you can survive Ares, but assuming, I mean, this is that KK's Licorice, so probably not. Yeah. Mario, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it could be okay. I mean, it's just extra healing, also the spell. Considering everything's debuff, it could come in handy. And single target is good against team like this. So in this case, normally I would say Zerda does not need Alizar, but a lot of units are supposed to be tanky, like Burn, Listel, even Ren. Ren can bring the skeleton troops. So you probably need Alizar as a Zerda here. I mean, if Ares goes in and Leon isn't ranged for follow up, it could be devastating. And there's an act again on LetsUninstall. So it should be super easy to really just follow up with this Leon. So we'll see. I give the advantage to LetsUninstall, team composition wise. On this map, Ren is not the best either, because her spell is a line AoE. Both are spells. That KK does have a teleport, which can come in handy, so we'll see. Okay, werewolves. And I think Leon is strong enough to kill Burn, but we'll see, because he is using angels. Very weak. But Leon himself is very strong in single target, especially as long as he can get through those werewolves. I mean, it should be a kill easily. Yeah, it should be a kill, even with angels. Okay, so there's that faction buff. Interesting enough, that KK is bringing in silent skill instead of the heal block on Egbert. Pretty tanky. That burn is decently tanky. Okay, so 11k HP on the liquors. As long as it crits, should be a kill, but there is burn aura, so I'm not sure. Okay, he's not moving up. He's counting his steps for this Ares here. Which he doesn't, Ares doesn't necessarily have to land everything. He could just pull. Okay, so he's getting his Ares in position. He's planning to act again, pull, follow up with Leon, and probably do the AoE damage again. So there's that double AoE. And this is easy pull on 3 units right now. 4 units. 5 units. All the units. So he needs to be careful. Definitely gonna be act again. For sure. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I mean Egbert has teleport, but it's not going to help because that Ares can reach up to Ren even if you teleport burn or something. You could try to save like 1 unit. Not going to help though. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. Now it also depends whether you pull enough units in range of Leon. Might not be in range. Depends on the pull. So if he's not confident, he's not gonna go in this turn. He's just setting up his Ares. So he doesn't necessarily have to use Act again here. It really depends on where Dead KK goes. We'll see. So the good thing is 2 units are flying. So when Ares pulls, it's not gonna be as bad. Normally, if you use all ground troops, they're gonna just scatter all over the map because there's just not enough space for them to just displace to, I guess. And also, the position he's in right now is not too bad. If he moved up a little bit, it might be bad. But right now, it's not too bad. We'll see. He might have been thinking about teleporting Listel or something, which I don't think is a good idea. Okay, he's just moving forward. Okay, so he's just gonna set up this turn, looks like. And depending on what he does with this teleport, he might need to act again. Most likely, it might be Listel since she's tanky. Could be Burn. There's no reason to teleport Burn actually. So you might just stay put. None of his ready units are ready. So it's kind of a waste if you teleport Listel by herself. Yeah, so he's just going to wait, which is better for LetsUninstall. Okay, moving up. Or not moving up, just guarding up. Okay, so there's that breeze on Leon, so this is a perfect turn for LetsUninstall. He can just set up, act again, just go in. So the thing about Zerda is she's immune to debuff, so I think I would just push her all the way up. There's no real single target damage on that team. There's no reason to stay back, in my opinion. But there's that breeze, so that's fine. Basically the same thing as moving up 2 more steps. Probably going to move Mariel next, so his Leon and Ares is ready with Act again. You may even choose to act against Erda now. I think there are two targets. Yep, can either kill Ren or Burn. Actually, it might be hard to kill Burn. Looks like it's not Stinger, but should be able to. This really doesn't do anything. You can just cleanse that. Even with Burial, you can cleanse that. So, was two dispels out of three. Oh, he's gonna move back. Interesting. He can still act again. He can cleanse with Mariel and act again with Liana. But playing very safe though. Interesting. So normally if I want to kill something like Burn or any of the tanky units, I bring the Bloodbath. So I have higher chance. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna go for Listel, looks like. But can he kill though? That's the question. I didn't look at the Listel stats. It might be boots. Is he gonna auto attack kill Zera though? Yeah, you can. Should be a kill, I think. Yep, easy kill. Now all of a sudden it doesn't look too bad for that KK. Okay. So that's a great trade for that KK. I mean, Egbert is not really, I guess, like a high threat. As long as he gets something done, I think that's a good trade for him. And getting rid of Zerda is very good. Because Zerda threatens all of the units on that KK side. Also used up his act again, which is crucial. So I just don't understand why he didn't use Mariel for double kill here. Kill Egbert and then kill someone else and step back. Instead, he used up Shiv and killed with Leon, which really doesn't make sense to me. He could have killed Egbert and ran, step back. She's safe from everyone else, really. It's not like Burn's gonna kill her. So I think that was misplay from LetsUninstall side. Still okay though. This Ares 3C, I mean the AoE, is pretty crucial here. So the one good thing is it's a guard burn, which I don't think was necessary at all for that KK because all of the LetsUninstall units don't even care about guard, right? Because I mean, Leon's there. He's really there to AoE with his 3C, along with Ares AoE. And there's Mariel who ignores guard, and also Sarah does. So guard skill I think is you definitely don't need it. I don't think it helps in any way. So it's just very it contradicts his playstyle because he doesn't even use healers. He runs 15 DPS box, and in this case, all of the units on LetsUninstall side ignores guard. So I don't know if that's a good choice. Maybe he wanted to tank Leon because you do get 25% physical reduction, but having a threat of either single target or AoE on burn is pretty good for any kind of follow up. Because he's the one of the units he can just go in and initiate along with Listel. Okay, he's just gonna pull, which is good for Mario now. Also in range of Leon, I think. If he got Breeze, maybe he didn't. Okay, this is pretty much all in from Let's Uninstall. So looking good for him now. But if he doesn't make the right kind of plays now, then actually I don't know if that KK can try to make something work. I think it depends on Licorice 3C and the debuffs. It's thinking though. So okay, it's gone 3C now though. Hmm. Okay, so let's see if this survives. Yep. Werewolf's tanky enough. Okay. Mario now can't hit anybody, right? Because if you just move your burn and sacrifice your burn, okay, it's gonna go back there. Yeah, you still can't reach. Still can't reach. So I think it's good, looking good for dead KK now. Yeah, I mean there is still Listel here who's got Blood Dance. That's gonna hurt. But next turn, Mario can potentially kill two, unless you Blood Dance Mario. Yeah, you should Blood Dance Mario and Leon here. Okay, I mean, these two already used up all their skills here. Wait. Wait. Fixed immunity. Fixed immunity. Oh, from Mario's heal. Either way, he should have Blood Dance Mario. I don't know if Mario got it as well. It's still okay, I guess. Yeah, use Mario now. Kill two. Pretty easy. She's gonna lose attack buff though, but it should be easy kill. I would definitely go in now. then it just ends up 4-2. Lista already used their skill, so or you can do this. That's a kill. Should be a kill. Nope, it's not. So that's a bad move. Still okay though. Nothing you can do to this Mario, who's gonna kill two. Actually, oh yeah, it's not gonna kill. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, it's really less on install, just making bad plays. He should have won. He could have just double killed there with Mario. Still as Leon. Yeah, you have to heal. Oh, you can't even heal though, so looks GG to me. No, that's not gonna. Oh, it might. Yeah, it might, cause it's a holy versus werewolves. Yep. So Leon's dead now. Not sure if he can save Ares. There was a clock too. He has angels, which is pretty nice here. Run away with Ares and then heal. Can he run away though? He can't. Doesn't even kill. Very close though. Looks GG now. There's no way you can win. It's healer versus Listel. You can't win. Right? Oh, this is Blood Pact. That was a lot of damage. A little bit of misplays here and there from LetsUninstall. I think he had the advantage. The first thing was the good trade on that KK side was he was able to snipe that Zarda, and that was really good for him. That was a very nice play. And after he got the fixed immunity buffs, it kind of looked bad when Lista hit no one. Well, yeah, that KK came back. Burn is super hard to kill. Concerning he also had the guard skill for extra physical damage down. Even if you have the cap advantage because of the werewolves, it's really hard to kill. Okay, so he swapped out 5 units. He did get Tsubame out, who's not too popular. But yeah, a lot of meter units. Reen is interesting. I'm not sure where he fits into this box. Yeah, I'm not sure about Reen. But the other choices are okay. Iris first pick, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, and I don't think I can justify Reen. Reen's an interesting pick, so there's no faction buff for him. His range is not that great, so he can easily spread out. Yeah. So like I said, it's a 100% dark box with every unit being dark. So the choice is either going to be Bozo or Lickers for him. Looks like that's like his opener, since you can only ban one, and either unit just brings faction buff, which is like I've never seen anyone play like this. So it's a super interesting box. The only thing is, I think you should get rid of Albedo. I guess in some situations, if your opponent is heavy single target, Albedo can come in handy. So maybe keeping one tank is okay. But yeah, it's I've never seen 100% one faction box. That's yeah, it's pretty cool. Interesting. So the Sonya, the good old juggler killer. So he brings out Sonya, second pick. If he wanted to, Leon's an interesting pick though. Mobility obviously not too great unless you're on top or bottom, unless you get hit, so that he has like free mobility. Yeah, I'm not sure. Even Sarah does better, just because he has some meteor units and he can buff juggler. That's gonna prevent getting one shot at least. And Zera the great unit against that KK's box anyway. You can ban out any long range. Bozo's already dead. Someone like Kruger you can kill with Zerda too. So as long as you ban out the right units, Zerda would have been a great unit. But he still gets Zerda. So and in this case he can even pick up Hilda, right? And then give guard prior to Hilda, and Sonya kills herself pretty much. So Hilda's banned. And that Reen, the questionable Reen swap, that Reen really doesn't do too much. Not sure why he swapped him out. He could pick Reen, but Florence just probably better here. As long as he can guarantee that his dog survives. So that KK is assuming that Sonya kills Juggler, and the Ashram, yeah, that's his name. Ashram's a great cleanup unit, so he does pick up Ashram here. Pretty balanced actually. There's a tank killer, single target cleanup. He has two AoEs. He's gonna have three now with good range, except for Bozo. It's pretty much here for faction buff anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. And he's gonna catch up towards the end. So what happens in a composition like this is LetsUninstall has one tank and two healer, but he has Zerda and Leon. You have long range, right? You have two decently long range units here. But what happens is it's two long range I mean, 2 DPS versus 5 DPS. So your long range actually is meaningless because when you send out your unit to trade for someone's like their KK's unit, it's 1-for-1 trade, and you end up with one unit on your team that can actually kill something. So it actually just becomes 1 versus 4, and Zerda, as I mean, you could keep Zerda right next to Juggler and go middle. That's basically your one condition. I mean, you want to keep both of them together by the tank. But there's no guarantee Juggler's gonna stay alive. I mean, there's gonna be heal reversal, and he can get close enough to follow up. It's just that your long range units just become meaningless. You basically have no range in this situation because you don't want to go out there and trade with your units because it's 2v5, and 1-for-1 trade is terrible. So you have to get at least 2 or 3 with one unit. So he's basically just has to turtle. Good thing is he has act again and teleport, but they're also pretty meaningless in this case. No, see, it doesn't matter if there's Leon versus no tank Siwi because, like I said, if he goes in, it's just 1-for-1. He doesn't have any map control here. Same with Zerda as well. He has to move all of his units out together, so like act against juggler jump and 2 follow-ups. There is a teleport zone. That's his best bet. But he has to stick together with his team and keep his units alive. He can't just go in. Yeah, but Sonya should reach first. We'll see. Not sure why you need to position. Okay, so you just wanna just don't give debuffs, I guess. So let's see who Leon can actually kill here. You can't kill Bozo. Sonya you can easily kill, but you have less range than Sonya. I don't think you can kill well-built Ainz, a skeleton. No, that's easy kill. Okay. Uh, Kruger's easy kill. Okay, so there's a 10-year breeze on Bozo. He needs to be careful. I mean, he has 2 healers. Getting 1 debuff is fine. There's also Iris teleport. It's not a problem. He also has a mass attack here, which is helpful against no silence and attack down. And most likely, Sonya's gonna jump this turn, I think. If he's confident enough that he's gonna kill this juggler. I don't know how well werewolves do. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll see. No, he can range, so he's not in range yet, so it's fine. Now he needs to be careful here because he needs to make sure Leon doesn't reach this Sonya. Sonya is pretty crucial here. It's crucial that Sonya reaches Juggler before LetsUninstall does anything. He needs to keep Sonya alive. He doesn't want to get jumped. Yeah, odds are here is safe as long as Juggler's alive. Pretty good first move too, because you want to keep your other units. He can even go through the middle part too. The middle pillar. He's gonna reach his targets better. Maybe. No breeze. So it's just eyes and range. But it's good defensive Alzar as well. So if something comes in, he can kill. Like say Kruger or Bozo or Ainz. I mean, he doesn't really want to go out there for one-on-one anyway. I don't think that's worth. He needs to try to keep his units alive, if possible. And Zera's probably better to keep alive than Leon. Leon, you can go out there and trade for one crucial unit, like killing Sonya is good. But I think he needs to keep Zera alive. Which is good against all the units on his team. Okay, goes back. So it's really important to realize this kind of thing because you can bait your enemy for, say, Zera to come in, and that's like a huge part of LetsUninstall's win condition. So you wouldn't need to move Ainz back like that. So Juggler is in range to hit everyone pretty much here, which is gonna be devastating. So Sonya has to go in. I don't think it kills though, right? Oh, there's a either damage reduction or defense down. But he also has 20% damage reduction. So definitely not gonna kill. I don't think. Okay, that also works. Actually, does it work? Okay, let's see. Let me see here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Uh, he can. Okay, this is okay. Leon cannot kill. Blocks Juggler. Also breaks slow rights. Could be very good here, because he needs to move Juggler back now. Even if Juggler jumped now, uh, yeah, I mean, it should be okay. I mean, Sonya can't do anything, but as long as werewolves are healed, she can still go in again. Hmm. I don't know about that play. Might also just. Maras will just be in range to act against Erda. I mean, yeah. I didn't expect that damage either. What happened? What happened? Not gonna kill. Wait. Hey, Mitchu. No, I think I would have acted against Erda. But what happened? How did Kruger one shot? Oh, okay. So it got heal blocked, and then its HP kind of looked high, but it was the soldier heal from Florence. Yeah, so it was like half HP, I think. So it's actually two AOE's: Kruger 3C and Bozo Black Hole. There was no heals in between. Yeah, very well played from that KK. Um, this is definitely GG. So if you acted against Serda, you could kill Bozo, and you could also kill Kruger this turn. Even then, though, I think it's still GG. I mean, if your juggler dies, it's GG, pretty much. Because there's Ashram. Can't deal with Ashram. Okay, just taking it slow. No rush. He wants to go in with Bozo and AoE again, so he's waiting for the Iris to move. There's the Irons that hasn't even moved yet. So Irons is probably gonna move up now. Okay, so he has sleep. I mean, sleep is also good. Yeah. Okay. Uh, well, silence is nice at least. Mm, yeah, the sleep's okay because you can move up Ashram and range for next turn now, or you can. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that KK. I guess his units cut up. Very strong units, actually. Damage is really. Yeah. I didn't expect a Kruger kill. Also, I didn't expect Ashram to explode Zerda there. Interesting game. Yeah, that KK played very well there. Um, game one, I think LetsUninstall definitely had a chance. But game two, I I don't know. The juggler jump was really crucial. He needed to jump, and because there was no healer on that KK side, it was going to be devastating. But yeah, his juggler just never got the jump off, and his units just died one by one. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Uh, I think that's it for today. I think Wednesday or Tuesday there are no games, but tomorrow there should be a few. So yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.